Church here, and welcome to the Game Grinder, and today we're doing an unboxing video. This is the time of the year when the collector's editions that I've had on pre-order for quite a while start trickling in, and of course I'm very excited, as well as some of the bigger releases of the year are coming out. And as you can see in the title, this game I have been very excited for quite a while, and that is Dishonored 2, and we're checking out the collector's edition. So that is pretty neat. But I guess before I crack that open, of course, I played Dishonored 1. Really liked the game. Great game, actually. It is made by Arcane Studios, who had previously made a game called Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, which I think has gone under the radar for a lot of people, but it is a fantastic first-person action-adventure game, I guess. It's kind of like in the medieval setting, it has a lot of like hand-to-hand sword combat, bow and arrow, magic and stuff. Just a really cool game, and Dishonored was the perfect fix for the urge that I had to play more of that style of game. Dishonored's another first-person game, and kind of the big I guess element to the game is the option to either play the game stealth and not kill anybody, or you can, kill everybody, I guess, or whoever you want. Anyways, but what was funny about that is I actually was going for a no-death playthrough of the game, and I pretty much did it, but for some reason, at least for the PC version anyways, there was an achievement, and when I beat the game, I did not get the achievement, and that really sucked, because it's kind of tough to play, purely no death, but that's the way it goes. And so I guess we'll check out the box here. So I think it's pretty neat that it has the clear cover here, so you can see the mask within. And then on the sides, we got some like wanted poster sort of thing. Corvo Atano was a character from the first game. Emily Caldwin, I believe, is the character we play as in this game. And then the back, of course, talks about the game a little bit and what it comes with. And then not much on the bottom. Top says Dishonored. So I will go ahead and open this up and we can check out the contents. So real quick before opening up the box, I guess, after getting the slipcover off, you see that things are a little bit different. I forget exactly what the symbol is, but that is like the symbol of the order that you belong to that gives the powers. Because not only is it a straightforward first-person game, but kind of one of the elements is all these shadow powers you can use, like teleportation and making a swarm of rats go after people, and just all other kinds of neat abilities that are really a lot of fun to use. Kind of like BioShock in a way. It's kind of an interesting blend of that. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and crack it open. Alright, so the first thing here is going to be, let's see, this is how much of the camera that blocks. Not a whole lot, but the first thing here is a poster. Kind of like propaganda posters. That's just kind of neat. Little posters. I mean, it's not hard to come up with a poster and put it in a collector's edition, but surprisingly not a lot of games do it. And I think more would. But then also we got some, let's see, some codes in here that nobody can see. I actually believe I got a digital code for the PC version of the original Dishonored. So I might do some sort of giveaway or something on probably my Facebook page. So if you are interested in that, you can drop in. I'll have some details somewhere. Definitely a really cool game if you haven't played it. Then the next thing here is going to be the Steelbook. And as I always say, I really like Steelbooks. Just a little something extra than the normal cases, and less likely to break. Although I've heard some people say that the spine on these can break, but I don't open them enough for that to happen, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty neat. And then we got a little ad in here. Of course, Talking about Prey again, which should be Prey 2. If you haven't played the original Prey, it is a id Software first-person game. Really, really great game. Again, one of those games that just doesn't get the attention it deserves. Very ahead of its time. The first game to implement portals, much like the Valve game Portal. Prey did it first and did it really well. And there's also a really cool like anti-gravity sections to it, and it's a really unique story. You know, dealing with some aliens and abduction, and one, you know, not necessarily a selling point, but definitely something worth noting that you really don't see in many games is the protagonist is actually Native American. So that's, you know, that's pretty neat, and he kicks ass, and the story is crazy. Yeah, just a great game. They were working on Prey 2 for many years in development hell. Looked awesome from what they were initially starting to show. Then they canned it, and now they are doing some sort of reboot under the same name, but it looks, I mean, just from the initial teasers they've shown, it looks nothing like the original game, but whatever. Then we got some instructions for the mask here. So then I will go ahead and, oh, it looks like we got a little decal as well that you probably can't really read. Nah. Little decal that says Dishonored anyways. But let's check this out. Alright, the plastic container for the mask was kind of a hassle to get open, but we got our little base here, so that is something. And then this is the holder. Slips right into the base. Not very snugly. Oh, yeah, it does. Wow, cool. And then we got the mask, which is pretty neat. I don't think it'll actually fit or anything, and I don't want to try while I'm doing the video. We'll see what happens. But this is the mask that Corvo used. Pretty wicked looking little mask here, and very well detailed. And the neat thing is, I thought just by looking at the initial pictures that there was something on the inside just for the sake of maybe not being able to see through, but apparently they have it pretty much like constructed on the inside too, so that's pretty neat. You know, it's actually pretty sturdy, pretty well made. Lots of little lever gear looking things on the inside, but I don't believe it actually like has any movement. I'm just checking real quick to see. Yeah, so I guess it doesn't actually have moving parts, but yeah, so that's pretty cool. And just as I was kind of screwing around, the mask does not fit. My head is too big, so this might fit on a child perhaps. Like the cheek part of it's pretty thin, so that's kind of where the main challenge comes in, but you know, it doesn't necessarily fit as well. Yeah, so that's that. I'm Dishonored Man. But anyways, let's check it out, and it snaps onto the little stand here. Of course, I probably will just leave this in the box for the time being. Yeah, so that's kind of neat. Really surprised about the detail of the mask. They actually did a pretty dang good job on it. It's just too bad it's too small to actually like wear. That would be like a cosplayer's dream, I would imagine. And then it looks like got a little something extra here, so let me see what this is about. Alright, and then it looks like we got a little box that was stuffed in the plastic here. Open it up, and we got a ring. I forget exactly what this means. I don't remember this being a significant thing in the first game, so this must be relevant to the second game. I'd imagine something to do with the order. So, check out, let's see here, sorry. Kind of trying to get my shit together. So, yeah, got a little ring, has some like keys on there. You know, not necessarily the most. Let's see, can we get the focus? No focus. Kind of bulky. Don't know if it's, hey, actually fits. Wow. But not something I would wear. yeah, so I think that will about do it for this unboxing video for the Dishonored 2 Collector's Edition. As always, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. I think it's a pretty cool package. The mask, I'm actually really impressed with the mask, just the amount of detail. It's, you know, I could snap it in half, you know, if I tried, but it doesn't seem like something that would be easily broken, and the amount of detail, again, is very surprising. And of course, getting the staples like the Steelbook and a poster are great, and a ring, I mean, hey, more stuff is always welcomed. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to play this game. I'd be interested to know, again, what are your thoughts on this? Have you played the original Dishonored? Do you plan on playing Dishonored 2? Or also, even, what about Dark Messiah of Might and Magic and Prey? Like, a lot of great games to talk about here, so, you know, I'm more than happy to, because I think more people should check those out. But I guess with that said, I will wrap this up. This has probably gone on longer than it should have. So, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you next time on the Game Grinder. So I can't really put it on, but oh, it's too small for my face. That sucks. Oh.